Today marks 16 years since the terror attacks that killed more than 3,000 people in the U.S. Several first responders from around the country were called to duty that day, including some here in Austin. Jacqueline Sarkeesian spoke with Afd Captain Eddie Martinez about his experience after those attacks. Jacqueline.
Lauren, Captain Eddie Martinez says it's a time in his life he will never forget. Even 16 years later, he says he still gets calls from family and friends thanking him for his service and checking in to see how he's doing.
It was pretty chaotic. Everybody's emotions were pretty up and down. They were everywhere. Proud to be there, afraid of what might happen. I wasn't here.
Like the most of us, Captain Eddie Martinez says he can tell you minute for minute what he was doing when the terror attacks happened. He's been with the Austin Fire Department for more than 22 years and is part of the Texas Task Force 1. The volunteer group is deployed across the country when disasters strike. Martinez was one of 9 from AFD that went to New York just days after the attacks. He was part of the day crew who helped the New York Fire Department with search and rescue efforts at Ground Zero. He says to this day, the hardest part about going to New York was leaving his wife, who was 4 months pregnant.
I told her years later, the first hole I went into, the first void I went into, had hot air coming out of it, so we had to put on our SCBAs, our breathing air that we wear, and I was scared. I don't normally say I'm scared of anything, but I was a little scared, and I said a little prayer and said, well, it's time to go to work. And went in, and that was the last time I ever felt that feeling, because after that it was just work.
Later this morning, the Austin Fire Department will hold its annual memorial events to honor the 343 firefighters who made the ultimate sacrifice on September 11th. At 7:30, there will be a memorial service to remember those who lost their lives at the Buford Fire Tower on Lady Bird Lake. Then at 10, it's the AFD 9/11 Memorial Stair Climb. Firefighters will climb the Pleasant Valley Drill Tower in full gear and air pack and hose bundle. They will go up 110 flights of stairs, which equals to the height of the World Trade Center. Then at noon today, the Emergency Services Pipes and Drums Association will perform inside the Capitol Rotunda. Now, later this morning, the stair climb is done in complete silence. It takes about an hour to finish. All of today's events are free and open to the public. Back to you in the studio.
Yeah, and it is very moving to see. Jacqueline, thank you.